The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Shevchenko. Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. To Danielson. O'Shea gives no quarter whatsoever. Pirlo. And here's Cantona. Now it's Raul. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Bernardo Silva. So we're still where we started right now. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gabriel. Played out to the left flank. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's superb. And it's Wilshere. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Chiellini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Wilshere. Rijkaard. Bernardo Silva. Nice bit of trickery. Raul. Chance here to counter. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Gabriel. It's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And it's Bernardo Silva to Denilson. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Denilson. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, that has not gone well. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get... And Shevchenko! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Okay.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pirlo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Chiellini. Roberto Carlos. Denilson gets into a good position. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Tôi cực vãi
There's
con
been no
tu.
shortage of industry
Rồi,
or
đánh
intent
đầu.
thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Não estacionem do lado de fora do estádio. Agradecemos a cooperação.
Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's been played through, and he's Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Denilson is in a really good position out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bernardo Silva.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got full. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 17. Substituição.
Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. Ribéry. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good play. He's had it taken off him. Searching pass he's played there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So what can they make of this? Danielson powering forward here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Terrific header. It's in. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
30 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 7. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 25.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Shevchenko, there's the shot!
ไอ้ดิ
Goal! Arsenal!
เซฟเชนโก
And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What
สตาร์ตา
about
ดี
the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ribery with the short one. And it's Chiellini. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Takes aim and big header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
O'Shea. Messi. Great vision. White cuts out the pass. Lee Kang-in, and it's Ribery. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Into the last 5 minutes.
Flamengo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Tries to play it through. Lee Kang-in. Decent chance! Cristiano
chịu
Ronaldo!
nhờ.
A class apart, out on his own! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have stolen level at the last! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Mình cứ đè
Your
luôn
reflections then,
một
Jim.
chỗ
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card.
pressing nó mất mẹ người đấy. Ngu thật. Cứ rút press là nó mất một thằng đấy, xong thằng trung vệ lại phải chăn ra cánh để đỡ. Thì em đéo gì nhỉ?
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around.
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Messi. Played into space. Khan is there to clear. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ui,
Messi. And it's Ambrosini. Alexander-Arnold. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Floated through. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Ball driven towards the far post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. So we're still where we started right now. Hazard. Messi. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Zanetti. It's Van Dijk. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lofted upfield. Taken back almost at once. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Sanchez. And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donadoni gets a foot in here. That's a cute ball. And this is Messi. Oh, right place, right time. Hazard. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's had it nicked away. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Messi. Pinches it off him. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi. It's a searching pass. It's out for a goal kick. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. O'Shea, foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cantona. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hazard. Messi. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Hazard with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. O'Shea. Messi. Donatoni. Arsenal finding their passes. Opts for safety. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rijkaard. Ambrosini.
There will be
Will
one
play for
minute added
Rijkaard.
time.
Strokes it back. Oh, good spread. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've...
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Barcelona have their second corner now. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Donatoni. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cantona. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
There they go, hunting again.
Sanchez. Donatoni gets into some space. O'Shea. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Messi.
179.
Pirlo has it in a wide position. He's in a good position here. Ambrosini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cantona, Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Messi, nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sanchez cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh,
More and more pressure on the ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. Played into space out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance.
ăn.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cantona. Number 11. Shevchenko.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal. There's no flag. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Xabi Alonso. Number 27.
And it's Salah.
Silvestre.
Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have been handed a game-changing chance. Now, power or placement? And that's a
Điều bắt.
poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
2 minutes to be added on.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Martinez.
Perfect.
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome.
Cắt miếng tung của mệt phết cho chơi đùa. Yeah, thật thì cứng phết chơi đùa.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about...
He gets big!
Wow.
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost
Có
as
sự
if
luôn
the
để yếu
defence
mảnh
saw
đầu.
nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Đâu chờ đánh đầu. Nó cái đá thì niềm vui này. Tranh thủ cái réo thì.
Thuram. That has not gone
Đánh
well.
đầu.
Nicely aimed pass. Delivered with swing. There's the header! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chips it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. Cantona. And here's Shevchenko. That is lovely. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, played right into his path. Danger averted for now. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kaka. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. O'Shea. And here's Cantona. Steaming on goal. Chance for a shot! Vitinha goes direct. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, the ball's gone astray, and he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Messi. And here's Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. And he's there to get it away. It's Pirlo. O'Shea. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Pirlo. And it's Kaka. Cantona. Now it's Shevchenko.
Ôi trời, sẵn là ở B nha.
Now Pirlo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pirlo. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pirlo. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Drop. Shevchenko! Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so
Chỉ
easily
vào
have
mình
been
sút toàn
different.
cột đi. Sút mấy hôm nay toàn cột. À, từ lúc mua ấy chứ, đừng mỗi tuần đầu. Còn đâu toàn xa đến cột.
Has snuffed out the danger. Shevchenko just eases him off the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's going to go a long way. Zanetti. Pirlo. And here's Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Conte. Mateus, he's got away. O'Shea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus. Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Some resolute defending there. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pirlo. And here's Shevchenko. And it's O'Shea. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And Shevchenko! And it's
Trời
in!
ơi,
They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to
Anh đi
seize
công
the
được.
initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Christian. And the shot!
Đùa.
No mistake! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of
Ảo
such
vậy?
supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Thế còn trượt là sao nhỉ?
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially...
And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Great chance!
Hôm nay chạy như vậy.
That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Không có nhân sự đã. Đấy, cụ này. Cao thủ nào đây?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the top.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Oh, it rattles
Very
the
good.
bar.
Ông xếp lên câu hỏi thẻ có chọc nhiều cực kỳ luôn, không chọc với sang ngang.
Kaká. And this is Shevchenko. And he's gone looking for safety. Pirlo. Cantona tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Đấy, phết đội hình 6 lên là Division 4, ngon phết đi chứ.
Great ball, and he's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always
Go
going
on.
to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Surely now! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
O'Shea. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from... And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
nicely away. Manchester
Wow.
United are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And that should get the job done. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Could move up a gear here. This looks promising. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back into the centre. And here's Batshuayi, and it's made its way to him.
Được.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Uống nước ấy,
Moriba!
bắn phá liên tục mà không đi được
Be
vào.
quick to
Có
recover
vẻ nó
this.
phản công lại.
Oh, once he
Quen lắm,
made the
kịch bản
save,
quen lắm.
it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Đội quân 2006 ạ.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority.
Mấy cái
Now for a
skill của
goal.
mình nó tackle kéo thể hiện được luôn.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well measured.
Ui,
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Right. Squid kiểu khủng, kiểu gì?
He won't be happy with that one. Pinches it off him. He's found a way through. Swings it across. Kaká plays it forward. He's a shot at goal! And he's heaved it away.
Như thế thôi.
Another throw-in.
Họ chỉ có 2006. Kỳ quá. HCB rồi. Người đá như lập trình luôn. Vừa rồi thế vậy. Cứ gọn đầu hai có hai ba người ra dập.
Flashes it across. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hertrauda. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of
Truyền
course,
trang
the
vãi
returns
cứt
can
lên.
be terrific.
Cái điều chì luôn.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's in plenty of space here. He's having a go! Van de Ven. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in a great position here. Timbers cross. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great chance! Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be one
Mosquera
more
kept
time.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Kìa.
So the first half brought no goals. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Chance! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just...
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly.
Kẹp người chuyển chạy được tới 2 phép.
Still no way
Mình rất là
through.
được.
The defending here is resolute.
Cứ kẹp dính người vào.
Kaka. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get... Takes a shot! It's run. In he goes again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 29 coming on the field. Number 15.
Volleyed effort.
Number
Messi
18.
really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
71,550.
Oh, he's burst through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Tacho clears. Now it's Kaka. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's got... And the finish! And yes, it's there! They are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Sạc que chân luôn mà. Đỉnh vãi.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Kukçu. Kukçu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Big header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's been shifted off it. Kaká proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get rid. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. Good ball, good take. Van de Ven wins the duel this time. Lima. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram gets it clear. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Quay thẻ đỏ rồi.
Van de Ven has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Chỉ thẻ vàng quá nhỉ.
And he's managed to gift it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Kukçu. There's a no-nonsense tackle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's straight offside. Played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and...
Hai trận thắng nữa. Một trận hòa, hai trận thắng, một trận hòa. Zoom.
An tâm, sự dịch vụ kia mana lima em ạ.
Creeper. Twice. Ôi giời, đội cao thế. Đội cao thế bạn ơi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
England against Barcelona.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pirlo reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
In towards the back stick. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. O'Shea calmly anticipates. And it's Pirlo. Cantona. Now it's Kaká. There's the shot!
Đẹp trắng.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages.
Nó lại càng đẹp luôn
And he
Messi.
looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And smartly
Ô
reclaimed.
tô.
And this is Eto'o. Out towards the flank. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o!
May,
Crossbar comes to the
may
rescue.
thế trời.
And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Kirkchu. Shevchenko. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hops for safety. Saliba. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Eto'o. Kaká looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And this is Eto'o.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. Looking to play him in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
À, có smart assist à?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eto'o. Vieira. Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's lost his man here. And now they can clear their lines. England are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. O'Shea is there to clear. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. He's through, and Shevchenko!
Shevchenko!
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Zone này.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There
Well,
will
now's
be
the
1
time you
minute
could
added
afford to
time.
be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Cái
Where
quả
do you think
cái
we're
quả
up
quả
to
hay quá.
after 45 minutes?
England certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
England are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed. Oh no, this does not look
Đúng
good.
không?
Pulling, real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. And that has been cut short. England with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Searching pass is played there. Oh, played right into... Takes a shot!
Good này.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match
Good này.
And that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
England have the chance to go the other way. There's the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pirlo. Cantona. And this is Shevchenko. No way through there. Now it's Kaká. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward.
Kaká
You
chạy
can't
cao
help but
quá.
leave some gaps at the back.
Pirlo goes short. Goes for a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Được luôn.
Substitution for England. Number 7.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
11.
actually.
Shevchenko.
Barcelona give
Number
themselves a
9.
fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Number 21. Kukçu.
Thuram.
Coming on the
That
field.
pass has been
Number
well
10,
intercepted.
Messi. Number 18. El Hadj Diouf. Number 17. Raúl. Number 27.
Well, now here's a good
Silvestre.
battle, bicep to
Substitution
bicep.
in progress.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Oh, strongly challenged there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Figo, played in deep, climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Figo. Matheus Cunha. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Figo. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Raúl. Crunching tackle. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Raúl. And it's Messi. Nicely spread. Thuram. Vieira. And that is that. England can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
This is a lost children's
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to...
Hai trận nữa rồi. Ơ kìa, có luôn rồi à? Là phù à? Chà chà. Đúng đấy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Over to the other side. Cafu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Messi. And this is real chance!
Nào.
Well,
Được
I
không?
would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Wow.
kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram calmly anticipates. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Kökçü. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter,
Ra
that's
hai
for
bên
sure.
ơi.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
Ôi.
And now they can spring out of defence.
À.
He's found a way through. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. He's gone direct here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Now it's
Yeah.
Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ambitious ball here, brilliantly cut out. Gullit.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Rivaldo. And it's Gullit. Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Gerrard. And he's had a hit. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gerrard just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Gerrard! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's an imaginative pass. Pirlo can see things others
Pirlo.
simply cannot. No, that's been intercepted.
England can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
There's the crossfield ball. Cross to the back post. Big header! Oh, crossbar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Substitution for England. Number 13.
England choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. England making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cantona with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Nesta. Cannavaro. And it's Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
England obviously have a half-time lead, but it has come very much against the run of play.
England leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. England carrying a one-goal lead.
Okay.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rashford. Maradona, a player who needs no introduction. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
Shot at goal.
Nào,
Sticks it away.
làm sao?
This is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Shevchenko.
Okay.
Rashford goes steaming forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Maradona. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Inter Milan
lúc
have
này
their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. That's tidy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. England perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Cantona. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Maradona. Played out wide. Pull it. Now this could be a chance. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient
Can't
putts at
have
goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Lovely ball and a... Can he finish? They would have been in for the pieces. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Maradona. And here's Shevchenko. Good pressure, determined, intense. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Maradona. Looking to play him in. It's Van Basten! It's a goal!
Trời ơi,
Just one
Yếu
inning
đấy.
now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 22, Marco Van Basten.
này không được để thua nhá.
Substitution
Ôi,
for
phải thắng.
England. Number 8,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Kukçu.
Cái kế hoạch đấy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before
Vào đây.
the whistle goes.
Number 14,
Oh, that's well spotted.
Xabi Alonso.
Van Basten. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again.
Substitution in progress.
Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rashford.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down,
Đây,
keep
đúng
battling
rồi.
away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Taking place.
Schmeichel will have to save it here or there's real trouble. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Corner number 2 then.
England really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. England moments now away from seeing this one out. Cantona demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Xabi Alonso. O'Shea. Now it's Kaka.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That has been slung wide. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes
Oh.
stoppage time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's on, tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. O'Shea,
Ơ, vớ vẩn nhỉ?
Shevchenko. Well, that has not gone well. That's that, the end. England can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.
Trận nữa. Mạnh đấy. Gullit, Neymar, Messi, Bellingham và mấy con top tier thôi. Rummenigge với Oliver Kahn quá ngon kìa. Bằng ball counter. quậy.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. England cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pirlo. O'Shea. Rummenigge. He's a real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Wow vậy.
They get a throw in. And it's De Jong. De Jong going face to face with his great rival, Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender that just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance!
Ui,
And he looked
sao có thể
every
như
bit
vậy được nhỉ?
assured keeper there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, nice touch. Kökçü. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Neymar. And it's Vieira. This is De Jong. Pirlo stands tall and stands strong. The ball has bounced loose now. So it is still 0-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has sent him sprawling. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi.
Okay,
Right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Pullet with a real chance here. Pullet! Loose, and again! He steps in, and that's decent chance!
Đùa,
There it is!
nhưng mà trò đùa.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly
Nhiều
done.
thế.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Look at the space. He's having a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Great vision. It's played through for him. Oh, well
Oi.
played, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it,
Yêu quá.
not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. And it's Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kaká. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ngay quả mình.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Messi. And here's Hullet. Kukçu. No foul, says the referee. Defending was strong and firm.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Hullet. That a foul? Yes,
Đùa.
the referee's given it.
Giữ bóng thì kinh mà chạm vào thì lại lỗi.
And it's De Jong. And he's cut it out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cleared away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Hops for
Bóng về
safety.
máy.
Rummenigge. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. De Jong will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. England come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Vieira deals with that comfortably. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Đấy, mẹ.
And Hullet!
Lúc mình thì thoải mái. Mình chạm vào nó phát là nó lỗi.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Once,
Kinh dị thế không được.
and
Không
that's
chịu được.
it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. We have already started here. England cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Kökçü. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's a quick free kick. He's in a good position here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind.
Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Mendieta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's the shot! Goal, England! His joy, his goal!
À,
He
chả
steals
lẽ
the
rồi.
moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Now it's Cantona. Great ball, and he's in here.
Vậy.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Batistuta gets into some space. O'Shea. And here's Shevchenko. England have a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Now it's Cantona. But it's Thuram. He's got away. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Maradona. Oh,
Ui,
that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
ui.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chân nó như dính vào đất ấy. Đi xuống đất
England
ấy.
are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. And this is Lewandowski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good spread. Mendieta tries to pass it through. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Shevchenko, looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. It is a corner,
Kìa,
good
vẫn còn được cái tay
chance.
lên. Ảo thật đấy.
Pirlo with the short one. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Kaká, showing good feet. O'Shea. Antonetti. And here's Cantona. He's tried one! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Zé Roberto. Howson. Half-time getting close now. And it's Rodri. To Beckham. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pirlo. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And he's on his shooting chance! It's in!
này.
There's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to...
And that's it.
Thằng luôn.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Who are celebrating their birthdays.
Skip. Ok. 1.200 điểm. Ok luôn rồi. Rái cá đâu? Có được rái cá không? Rái cá. Giờ. Mãi không được rái cá. Đội thì đang thiếu người. Em mấy em quá nhiều rồi. Đến Neymar đi. Mấy ông này cũng chả chơi ý. Neymar. Crossing cũng được. Ok, hôm nay tạm thời thế đã. Gặp lại các bạn sau.